Guangzhou is a very open city. People here are very friendly. And also Guangzhou has a truly international environment. My Chinese name is Peng, but my English name is Alex, so you can call me Alex Peng. I was born in Guangzhou, but I also have been to the UK for about 17 years. I actually went there to do my A-level, and then my bachelor degree, and then my PhD degree. And then I worked in the University of Sheffield for about 8 years before I came back to Guangzhou to Yat-sen University. And my main research area focus on smart cities, AI, and business innovation. I aim to use my knowledge and skills to help local companies and the local city to actually build up a smarter future. When I was in the UK, I like to travel to different cities in the country. For every city that I visited, I've actually buy some of these magnets to be put on the fridge. So here I actually got one from Oxford University and one from Cambridge University. But in my memory, something that is more special for me, and I think for all the British people, will be this little thing. Something that we call the red telephone box. This is something that emerged in a lot of cities in the UK for almost 1 century. It can be called as a label of the UK. When I was in the country to study back to year 2000, when I missed home, at that time there was no e-chat and there was no online video call. So when I miss my home and miss my parents, I can only jump inside one of these telephone boxes and make the phone call. So this is a very special thing for me. I was born in Guangzhou, so I am a Cantonese. And my parents and my family, they are all in Guangzhou. But of course, I have also been to the UK for about 17 years, so the UK is always my second home. When I decided to come back to China, the main reason is that I actually miss my family and miss my parents. And I also think with my work experience and the knowledge that I learned from the UK, then I bring this back to China. It can provide me a better chance to develop my city and my country. I think I am bilingual in both Chinese and English, and I also have been living and studying and working in both countries for many years. This allows me to have the knowledge and capacity to bridge the cultural gap between these two countries. I am actually back to China at the moment, but also look into opportunities across the whole world. And my cross-cultural background actually allows me to capture opportunities in both China and also overseas. So nowadays, I will actually try to use the knowledge that I learned from overseas to resolve local problems. And I will also bring local resources back to the international arena and try to build up more collaboration opportunities. I think for both countries, we are very different in some dimensions, but we also have similarities as well. So, for example, both countries and people in both sides, we all aim to achieve fairness, collaboration, and also harmony. And I think the key to bridge the gap of two countries is we need to have more collaboration across government departments, industrial partners, and also with academic people. And I think mutual trust is very important, and also we aim to have value co-creation and make our world become better. I think Guangzhou is a very open city, and people here are very friendly. And also Guangzhou has a truly international environment. So when we are here, we can enjoy local culture, but also enjoy technologies from the whole world. And I also think the pace of life in Guangzhou is not that fast. So that gives us a better work-life balance. The most traditional and delicious food in Guangzhou is of course dim sum. In the UK, there are so many Chinese restaurants, and we also can taste dim sum in London. But I would say the Chinese restaurants in London, they are not that decent or they are not that local. I would actually recommend our foreign friends, if they have the opportunity to come to Guangzhou, try dim sum. If they miss home and if they want to have a good piece of steak and have a good glass of beer, I would recommend a restaurant called Mr. Rocket. Particularly try Mr. Rocket in a place called party. And in that place, you can enjoy very nice steak, very good beer, and also sit next to the riverside and see the Canton Tower. So I think that is a very good option. I recently published a book about smart city. So I think in the Greater Bay Area, when we develop smart city, the area actually provides us a lot of the scenarios for us to do test bed. And also in the Greater Bay Area, we are very close to Hong Kong, Macau. So we have a very good international type of environment, and we can capture the latest ideas from overseas and bring this to the Greater Bay Area and test this and bring better life to local people.